Astarbene, yeah, we now with Sir Wilson and O.B.F sound system. We're so proud. So we from Defrag, Rome, and this is your first time in Rome, right?
Yeah, I think it's the first time for both. I mean, first time performing. I've been in Rome, I think 2 times before, but just holidays. And Rico, I think it's the first time we've been here. So yeah, it's a pleasure, man.
For me, trust me, Roma is like a crazy city. It's like full of history. Like architecture is like mad. You have something from the 1st century, 5th century, 12th century, 20th century. It's mad. It's crazy. Full of history. I love it, man.
Yes, I saw Massive is just, getting hot for you, and they're preparing. Yes, I. What about the show? What you gonna do together tonight?
Well, when we come together, it's all about vibes and freestyle. Sometimes, all the time he boss rhythms, O.B.F productions or friends production, some friends and friends from the scene and the sound system culture, but mostly an O.B.F selection, and usually Shanty D, with O.B.F, and sometimes me is with them too, but today is Rico and me. So it's gonna be some of my lyrics and some freestyles on some of Rico's selection.
And you also boss Paolo Baldini rhythm, right? So tell us about this connection.
Well, I knew Mellow Mood Twins in Rototom like 3 years ago. So the connection was straight. So because it's a generation thing, So yeah, article thing, man. So we are kind of same style, same scene, or we come from kind of same school, so we have the same influences and we love the same styles of music and different, branches of the reggae music, and we love even hip hop and modern styles like trap or things like that, So the connection is there. It's like with O.B.F, it's the same thing, So we met there, and then I met the band because I was invited to be with them in some of them winter tour shows, So I was coming to Italy many times. I think I've been like 8 times in Italy with Mellow Mood and the Dub Files thing, like in different cities, mostly in the north. But yeah, so for me it's a pleasure. It's always like a family thing every time I come to Italy, because it became this because of these many times I came with Mellow Mood. So it was just vibes and connection,
So tell us also about your next project. And what
I think we're gonna work with Senior Wilson on an EP, O.B.F and Senior Wilson combination. So I think we're gonna play some stuff tonight. Yeah, exclusive things. So we deal only with exclusive things, Yeah, and the other projects are next week we have EP with Charlie P, 2 tunes with Charlie P. No, next month. I said next week. All right, no, next month, and then September. We got something with Danman O.B.F showcase album. Danman from Irish Steppers. Right. And yeah, and Wilson O.B.F and nothing's coming, some. Yeah.
So if you want to talk about my influences and from where I come, we could start in the days where my parents were playing music in my house, but it could be too deep, So but my big influence is I came into reggae music by artists like Sean Paul and Shaggy and some Spanish artists like Morodo and, things like that. Morodo, yeah. Big up Morodo every time, He is an originator in Spain because, in the Spanish scene, he represents that Jamaican bobo style, bobo dread style, these Capletons, Isla, and, this influence. Yeah, and, he created a school. In Spain, there is a lot of singers after Morodo that kept that vibe, So this is big. This is very big. So a man put this style in the Spanish scene, so made a lot of people start listening reggae music, and a lot of them even without knowing that was reggae music, because Morodo tried to make it originally, So this created a path for all the artists we came after. My big influences are the ragamuffin, the robot and the hip hop. So when I love to mix them together, I love especially the 90s, you know, the boom bap, the hip hop, the classic one, you know. And I love the ragamuffin artists on the hip hop beats. This is my heartbeat. And then Robadop, I love 80s, 70s dancehall culture, you know, the vibes, the entertaining and the forward of the people, you know, the dancehall. I love that, you know, even if it's dub or if it's rock steady, you know, it's still being dancehall, you know. So I love it like that, you know. It's the vibes. So this is my school. The lyrics, the style, the fashion, the pattern, you know, the microphone, the freestyle, you know, the freshness. I love it fresh. I don't like to prepare too much, you know. So this been my school, like the step in and do it, go and do it, you know, every time. Well, you know, I have a lot of teachers in my way, you know. So I'm so thankful and grateful to had the possibility in my life to meet all these people and had these learnings from them, you know. So, for example, Rico taught me a lot of things in the sound culture and how to be in the mic. And it's not a telling thing. He didn't keep me apart and telling me you have to do it like that. You have to do. It's just a vibe thing. It's like his attitude, you know. It's easy when you see him playing. You understand everything when you are in the microphone. So this has been like this, even in the talkings, in the sessions, in the studio. Every time is a teaching, so each one teach one, you know. So I mean, this has been my life and my road. If you mean that, the people I met in the road is just like that, you know.
And I want to ask you about your sound, you know, the technical thing, you know, about the post-production. What's your, your position in the crew?
I'm the selector of O.B.F sound system, and I build rhythms. So, music production, dub mixing, and working on a sound system, building stuff, building boxes, lifting boxes, everything, man. Sound system is like, you have to be a complete workers, from music production to lift up boxes in session, you know. You have to be versatile. Now my story is just spending every day in the studio, you know, and learning by myself how to mix it, how to dub it, just, you know, to get to the right things I want to hear, you know. That's how I started doing music, because I couldn't find what I'd like to play on the market. Some good things were happening, you know, like it was like gossipy, Irish and Shaka things, but I like to bring some different influences for myself, so I decided just to build my own tunes. At this time, it was not like now everyone have this like computer and things and building tunes. When you're 16 years old, you know, you build dubs. It's mad. But no, at this time it was like old machine, and I mean, it's not long. I mean, it was 2002 something, yeah. But no one, I mean, was really into that. So you have to learn by yourself, you know.
Astarbene. All right, this is man called Senor Wilson, specially requested for Astarbene radio show. You know, Astarbene Mitch feel good. You know, say Wilson, I feel good. He might tell you the truth. I tell you O.B.F sound a pass through. Yeah!
Yeah, peace and love, you know, to the original #1 radio station in Roma, Italia. We say Astarbene, you know, tune in. Boom shot!
Enough thanks, Sir Wilson. Enough thanks, man. Give thanks.
Better listen and come read them on them mind constant. Coming in and out the roads and nice obsession. Listen and come read them on them mind constant. We coming in and dancing at the roof and up top. We see where we the man and we say see where when we come up. Come on with the man come read them on them like a summer runner. Well the bricks when we got this happy, the bricks when we flick. See the when we money rock em off. If you know sir, rock em up, we have to rock em up. One up me some, me say frick, one up me some with the vine. Yeah, Roma. Stay you know. Stay you know. You're here. Ron, make some noise for the Dubass sound system. And all the crew from the road, you know, pushing hard for the dub culture, you know. And this one is O.B.F, and the one and my name, Señor Wilson, the microphone stand. Yo, Papa.
Rico, Manuel da Máximo Mesidos Respecto O.B.F. France Bossing. Are you ready? Lego my selector, Lego to